Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2, the long PlayStation logo. You know what bugs me? Is it doesn't show this the other logo that the PS1 had. It was like, Jesus Christ, I freaking adjusted the audio wrong there on my freaking headphones. Like I said many times, I mute the headphones when I'm recording because I just use the mic essentially for it, and then I'll pick up the audio from the capture card as well as the TV, Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck, I can't remember now. It's been ages. It is now 2019, 5th of January. And believe it or not, but I'm actually recording this in my room, as you can tell from the bird. And you're just like, how is this possible? I thought you said you could only record in the living room because your TV could not support HDMI. Well, the thing is, it can. It's got 2 HDMI slots. I only need the one to record, so that's like that problem solved. But, setting this up made me realize why, even with that fact, I did not want to record this in my room. For you see, right now, I have... Oh, by the way, just sync up the audio here. I'll press down in 3, 2, 1, 0. It's been a while since I used this capture card. So the problem here is, because for whatever reason, PS3 is like, oh no, I can't let you record that. You have to go for a HDMI splitter. Which boggles my mind, because my old PS3, I was able to record with my shitty capture cards. I mean, I used the AV cables and all that rather than HDMI. But this one doesn't seem to work with that, for whatever reason. I guess my PS3 must have been special, but anyways. So doing that, you got the HDMI going into the TV, going into the splitter, then you got the capture card one going into the splitter, then you got the PS4 going into the splitter on the other side, and then you got the plug thing, the USB, which goes into a USB charger, because apparently it doesn't work with like regular laptop ports. Not that it really make a difference, I haven't got any free ports for that right now with all this shit plugged in. And, well, the lead for the plug is absolutely shit, essentially. And that it's not very long, and because there's not much room in my room, my PS3 is literally on the edge of the bed. The splitter is literally balanced right on the PS3, so it doesn't just go on the floor. My capture card is actually on the floor, but not like in a kind of haphazard way, but more of a just like, place that there because there's literally no room to put it on my bed. And like compared to everything else, the capture card's USB lead and the HDMI lead, those are quite long. It's just the splitter, just really short USB lead on it. Anyways, I can't remember where I left off. It's gonna be bad. I did click on load, right? All I can remember is Claire got snatched away, and that was it, wasn't it? Oh. I got confused there. I pressed back like that. I didn't realize. It's like, oh. I've noticed my TV looks, I mean, it's obvious, way different. It's like, I don't know. And the reason why I'm playing this in my room now is because now that I've got a PS4, I put the HDMI, not the splitter, but the HDMI cable lead into the back of the TV. So I'm using that one to link the TV to the splitter, essentially. So it's convenient to have that there now, so I can do this without having to take the TV off the damn wall. But it's weird at the same time, because my TV, for whatever reason, is showing the game. Like, it looks brighter on the TV than on the capture card, but that's something I've noticed since the first time I tested it. And like back then, when I had the mental breakdown, that kind of like somehow pushed me over the edge a bit for whatever reason. It's been months since then, so my mind's a bit hazy on that. But essentially, the point is, it doesn't really bug me or anything now. But what is kind of bugging me is how it's not full screen on my TV. It's like, I don't know. It kind of reminds me when I play Skyrim and games like that. It doesn't have like the full screen of it. Some of it, but except this one's a little zoomed in. Like the game's not zoomed in, but rather it's not taking up the entire screen essentially. You know what I'm saying? What is that kind of mode where it's like, you know, there's just like little black edges at the sides? Because that's essentially how it looks on my TV for some reason. Anyways, so Sherry got snatched away and we arrived here, and that's all I can remember. I would say Happy New Year, but I just did. It's just like, what was the point of saying I would say Happy New Year, but then it's like, wait, saying that I technically did though. What have I even got here anyway? I forget. Well, yeah, it's a new year, and this is only the second record session I've done so far. It's been hard getting myself away from my PS4 to, you know, freaking continue recording. I think we're probably gonna need that, if I recall. So the trouble, man, it's been ages, therefore I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, it is a blind LP and all, but yeah. Blue herb, but that, I mean, you know what, fuck it, just pick it up, why not? If need be, we'll return it to the, yes, the, fuck, my brain's not working today. Not that it ever usually is when I'm recording, but still. Here we go, sewage in our faces. Wait, this was where she was snatched, wasn't it? The floodgate is open. That's where she was snatched away. Well, having a PS4 now and browsing the PSN, I noticed that the remake of Resident Evil 2 is still not actually released yet, is it? I think it's being released some point early on in this year, I think, maybe. I forget where I'm even going though. Ah, yes, I should have known. Been here, seen that, done that, got the shirt. It feels weird recording this here. It's just weird. It's a different experience recording in the living room than it is, you know, in my room. I know. Maybe I'll just go back to like recording in the living room. Because one, it's more spacious, and two, well, there's no two because one is great. The only pain in the ass thing about that is having to take my laptop down there. It's like I left my PS3 and all that down there for ages. Oh.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Glorious voice acting. So what was I saying about my PS3? Yeah, I left my PS3 and all that downstairs, but you know, I'd still have to take down my laptop and all that to record, but Honestly, there was a kind of cozy element to recording in the living room. It's just that the living room, you know, is often in use.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about. I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about. I'll be okay.
Look at the way his head moved there.
It's Ada I'm worried about.
I walked through your legs. That's where I came in, I think. Sewer map. You know, completely out of left field, like most of what I've been rambling about this whole recording so far. But PS1 classics, right? On the PSN. Whatever happened to those? I signed in yesterday on my PS3, right? And it's the exact same layout as the PS4 version, which also had no PlayStation 1 section. What the fuck is with the layout of the PlayStation Store nowadays? It's terrible. It's like, you'd have to like look up on Wikipedia, it's like, okay, what PS1 games are on there, and then just do a search. The only way I can freaking see you finding half the games that are on the PS1 that are on the PS3. I don't think there's many on the PS4, if any, though. Flame rounds. Wolf metal. Well. I remember in Leon's scenario we had to chase Ada and he wouldn't stop to look at anything. But Claire, she's just like, I don't give a shit. Just because Leon's worried about this person doesn't mean I should be. I don't even know this woman. Just back away. Back away. So where's this lead to? Or is this the way I came down? It is indeed. But I needed to come back here anyway to drop off a herb. It's like we're 30 minutes into this, we've had no real progress. I've just been rambling this whole bloody time. Store the flame rounds. If this was like had trophies, which is part of the reason that I've heard theories of why like PS1 games aren't so common on the PSN anymore, is because they'd want to add a trophy system and they just can't be arsed, or maybe it cost them too much, who knows. But these games, the PS1 games, don't have the trophy system. They totally would have like an achievement, you know, for using all the rounds they did for the Resident Evil 1 remaster. So what's over here then? Is it just a non-functioning... Wait, it is functional. What? Where the hell are we then? Wait, what? Okay. Different room. All I've been doing so far, aside from rambling and not having a clue what I'm talking about half the time as well, and all that, this part has been mostly just picking up shit and backtracking. Anything else around here? Oh wait. I remember this. Yeah, secrets. You just sit all over there. There's a door to the warehouse. But haven't I already been to the warehouse? Is there just two entrances or what? I am somewhat confused by the layout. Much like I was when I used the PlayStation Store. At least they've still got the Resident Evil trilogy still available. I'd be pissed if when I go to get the third game, it's like, oh, it's not available on the PSN anymore. Like, fuck. So alcohol and plenty of fuel remains. Wow. Too dark to see anything. Oh, this is a different warehouse then. Some more flame rounds. Please tell me that's all that's here, because I don't have any inventory space. Doesn't seem to be anything else. It's just like, this figure, it's like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going, and why. And, oh shit, it was. Gosh darn it. It's just like, I have no idea where I'm going, just wandering around aimlessly picking up random shit. Meanwhile, Sherry is in God knows what kind of situation right now. What part of the building is this? Oh. That doesn't explain much to me. Right, so another herb for the storage. So many of them. By the flame rounds. I wonder what the flame rounds would be good against. Probably those plant things later on. Drones. I guess it's one per alcohol lamp, I suppose. I don't really remember the layout of the sewers being like this though. Or maybe it's just because it's been so long. Plenty of grenade rounds now. Device to regulate the quality of sewage water. Okay. Most peculiar. Meanwhile, Leon's like, you gotta freaking go save Ada. He's like, I don't even. Oh, fuck. I don't know any Ada. But I'm about to be Ada too. Get it? Oh, shit. You took that much damage? Jesus Christ. Look at that sewage. That's some fine sewage. Oh, this is the way Leon got in here, isn't it? Filtering machine. Because technically we took a different route. Wasn't this where, I think this is where we saw the tyrants? I think, anyway. Or was this the entrance we took as well? I honestly can't remember. Did we fight that boss thing in here? Again, I can't remember. That seems to indicate we didn't explore all the rooms, though, doesn't it? Now I'm extra confused. I feel I am pretty much going in the exact opposite direction of where the plot is. Let's take whatever door we can find. What's beyond here? Oh, another safe room. We're collecting many a herb here and there. Let's switch it out for a green herb so we can heal up a little. Back her up a bit. Just like, what are you doing? I want to check to see if that was really all there was. You never know, some boxes and shit may have stuff in them. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what boxes usually have, isn't it? Stuff. Okay, no freebies. Let's get out of here. What's over yonder direction? Giant speed is no thanks. A pass. So look at the map again. We didn't use that entrance, but I'm not freaking going that way. There could be something cool back that way, but I don't give a fuck. Let's actually get on to whichever location we're supposed to be going. I remember Ada in Leon's scenario wandered off beyond that vent, if I recall. Had all those bugs and shit in it, and you had to turn on the fans. I remember that much. Out the way! Ooh. Right, so we got shit from here, so let's head back down here. What's up, Leon?
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
How could he not have recovered within the time we were wandering around? I kind of think of it, when Leon regained... Wait, no, actually... I can't remember how that played out. I can sort of remember it, but I don't want to mention it in this, because spoilers for that, even though it's in the same exact LP. Right. Correctly, Ada went up there. The fan blade is on, so we gotta power it off somehow. Oh no. Oh no. First things first. Location confirmed, get the fuck out of here. Keep running. Don't even acknowledge it. Just keep running. That's blocked off. It needs the things. I've got one of the things, but I ain't slowing down to put it in. Besides, it would only solve part of the problem. Here we go. What? Holy shit, is that how she survived?
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, it's entirely because I got headphones in but got them muted. I didn't quite catch that. What did you say? This isn't really subtitles, but that's a nice touch. Because, fuck it, spoil Leon's scenario because we already went through it. When we originally saw Annette in this place, he was confronted with Ada, and Ada, like, they ensued in a fight, and Ada knocked her over from above there, and she fell down, and she obviously clinged onto that, and that's how she survived. So we're seeing how she survived there. She's probably just passed out right now, I assume, rather than dead. And it's kind of neat. We see a different side of her character. We didn't really see that kind of side of her in Leon's scenario because she was obviously a bit more aggressive because, you know, Ada and all that, you know. But it's neat to see. No. Annette is unconscious. Yeah, she's not dead, of course. And that right over there is why I brought an oil pressure regulator and all that. No, not that. The valve. Because I knew that this was going to be around the corner somewhere. Because I remember it. Oil pressure data transmitter. Insert the valve handle and rotate it to move the central bridge up or down. So I wonder where Ada is right now. And there's so many herbs and shit around, man. And they also got flame rounds, I see that. Man, I've got no room for half this shit. Let's see. Yep, some ink ribbons too. Knew that would be there. Just had that, you know, suspicion that it might be there. And it was. Oh, isn't this the place with the thing? Is it gonna be here as well? Maybe I'll have a different twist. I don't know. Can't examine things. Things non-existent. Scenery, background. Dumping area 62. Does that mean there's more than 60 dumping areas? Man, the textures in this place are fittingly shit, aren't they? Look at that, that's just ugly and shitty. Wait, there's nothing around here. Really? There's some shitty ink ribbons. Good thing I picked up the other ones, otherwise I wouldn't be able to pick those ones up. So all I see is trash has been dumped here. dumped being the key words. I guess there's nothing here in this scenario. Nothing but shit. Man, the textures are oh so shitty. Can I cross those words? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Well, ain't that some shit? And you just jumped in it. Turning the valve to higher the bridge up above. That sentence didn't sound right. I will be taking my leave back to where I was. I am back to cross the shitty bridge. What about over here? Anything? Stop that fan. Wait, what? Do I have to use this? I guess so. But that'll just take us back to where we were, so there's clearly something we gotta pick up around these parts. And it's that. And I can't pick it up, so I have to fucking come back, son of a bitch. Sewer manager diary, June 28th. It's been a while, but I saw, wait, what? It's been a while, but I saw Don, today, and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body while we were talking. I asked if he was hurt, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? July 7th, Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. The Chief has my sympathies now. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. July 21st, I rarely drink because I am on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. August 16th, Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. Tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the Chief to serve and protect. August 21st, William informed me that the police and the media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there is possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella's sewer facility operations until the investigation is concluded. Sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'll lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. I'll be back for you, sir, in the next part. So, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.